Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is your February predictions. I love a good monthly. All right, we are back. We are here with your monthly predictions. Okay, so we're gonna take a big picture look at what your month's going to look like and what that entails, what it's going to be filled with. Okay. I like to do a big picture reading, and then we're going to get some details in there as well. But interestingly enough, Spirit picked multiple cards to start with for you guys. So every one of these piles have multiple cards underneath them that we're going to start with. All right, which I love. Here on this channel, me and Spirit co-create within these readings. In the moment. Nothing is pre-planned or pre-picked by me. Everything is picked by Spirit as we go. So nothing is kind of pre-planned here, okay? I mean, you can take that how you want to take that, but that's how we do it here. Also, I want to ask you guys, if you're interested in seeing the pile selection, how that process goes, please let me know in the comments and I can record that for you guys. I kind of do it as just a self-reflection at this time in my own, preparation space. But if you guys would like me to record that, please let me know and I'll do that for you guys. Okay, so today we have pile 1, the Rhodonite, and the 5 of Cups. I am also working on doing a different type of pile selection that I'm gonna have ready for in the next video that I do, hopefully, or the next couple videos. I'll have it ready for you guys, okay? For those who like to have a kind of different method of picking a pile. All right, so we have the Jade and the Knight of Skates for pile 2. We have the Howlite and the Pope, which is the Hierophant. Okay. Pile 4, we have the Fool. And we have the Hematite. All right. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys meditate so you can allow your intuition to guide you to which pile you're going to have or start with today. And I will see you guys in your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading today. These are your February predictions. February 2025. Holy smokes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to these. Let's get right into it. You guys chose the Rhodonite and the 5 of Cups. Okay. Interesting energy. You guys got 2 cards here. You got the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. There's been something you've been persevering through. There's been something you've been keeping really strong about. And it's been disappointing you. It's felt like you've had to really, persevere through this. But it's been making you very, very strong and solid. Okay. And my attention's being drawn. There's a little butterfly on the rock here. So I'm getting the energy that in February, you're finally going to have some kind of transformation in this. You're finally going to have some kind of clearing, some kind of way through the difficulty. Okay, maybe a way is shown. Things, start getting a bit easier or start working out. It's like something that's felt really difficult, maybe very hard to start, hard to get going, difficult to, it's like, am I supposed to be doing this? Is this supposed to be part of my path? Am I supposed to keep going on this? It's like you've been really wanting to make something happen that hasn't been happening, or make something work that it's just been filled with like mishaps or disappointments, falling outs. But it's like, I want this so badly. I have to keep going. I have to keep trying. I have to keep, you know, picking up the pieces and going at it again. So I'm going to get another deck so that we can get more information. Okay, that was terrible. Maybe that's how it's felt, you know, failing. Okay, that wasn't a great try, or that wasn't a great outcome or result. And so just like having to try again, having to pick up the pieces and, you know, let's try this thing again. Yeah, exactly. So we have the Grail Knight with keywords, okay? Blaze of glory, trickery, danger, failure, honor, courage. You've been facing the failures, right, with honor, courage. Maybe there has been, you know, treacherous energy at times. But it's like, even though you've been failing or you've been getting eaten alive, per se, or, you know, hurt, there have been maybe energies trying to swing you off the path or stop you, okay, from going in this direction or from making this happen, right? That could even be words of discouragement, whatever this is. Again, I'm getting my eyes drawn, which I haven't noticed before, to these butterfly wings on this being here. And it's almost like these things were here to transform you. They were here to show how much courage you have, how much you can go through and still keep going and still keep the desire or the wish or the goal in your hands, right? Not giving up. It's almost like it was like a test of will. Yeah, like how much do you want to get here? Okay, Princess of Berries, courtship, love, romance, relationship. All right, for some, this is definitely going to be in a relationship, okay? It doesn't have to be. This could just be your, you know, relationship with this goal, but it could also be involving relationships around you to, like, you know, it could be friendships, right? It could be, you know, there's all these maybe people in my life that have not been nice to me or kind or loyal to me, okay? And I feel like I keep getting hurt, stabbed in the back, right? Disappointments here, sadness, grief. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep putting myself out there. I'm going to keep, you know, looking for love or keep connecting with people, keep trusting, keep trying to be vulnerable, right? Going through a lot of trickery, going through a lot of failed relationships or failed friendships, okay? But I finally see in February, and it's interesting because, you know, February is a month of love, of, you know, Valentine's Day. So I feel like there's been something, and it's funny because this person is carrying the Grail, the cup. It's like the Ace of Cups. I'm not giving up on love. I'm not giving up on this thing that I love or this thing that I want so badly in my life, even though I've been nothing but disappointed. And this could be, you could be in an existing relationship, right? And it's just been things that we've been working through, right? It's just been like our karma, maybe, you know, certain things have happened that has made us like question, like, is this, you know, is this good for me? You know, wow, all these things are happening or all these things are being revealed, or, you know, there's been things that have happened that are difficult to get over, difficult to forgive, right? But I see you finding your strength, your inner strength, finding your honor, finding your courage, and making it through this. And I think in February, it's going to just bring you into this new place of finally either finding love or finally getting past this difficult time, right? This difficult period within the relationship. And you're finally getting to eat the fruit of what you have, finally getting to drink from the cup instead of the cups being spilled. It's like you're having your full cup. You finally get to have it in your life, or drink from this cup. It finally feels good, like I can rest and enjoy. And it's like, oh my gosh, that was rough, right? We went through a lot of maybe, dates, or a lot of failed relationships, or, a lot of karmic lessons within a relationship that were tough, right? Milk was spilled, like it's like Pandora's box was open, and we had to see all the crap that was lying underneath from our own pasts. But we had to make it through. We had to face difficulty within ourselves, within this other person or these other people, right? And it was just teaching you more about yourself, about what you do want going forward, right? Learning the things about what we don't want to strengthen and clear the pathway forward so that it brings us to what we do want. Okay, well, I know I don't want that. I know I'm not going to accept that going forward, right? So these are extremely important lessons for us to learn. Again, with the butterfly messaging repeating itself, it was transforming you into a more confident version of yourself, because you know how much you can forgive, or you can go through and get through on the other side. And now you're stronger. Now you're more wise, right? Now you know your own toxic traits, or the traits that you're not willing to accept, going forward as part of your life or relationships. Okay. And so that has been bringing you into the right relationships. Okay. Because now your vision has changed. Now you're not going to go for the same people, right? Who are going to trick you, who are going to actually end up stabbing you in the back, or betraying you, or being just unhealthy or toxic for you. Now I can spot toxicity a mile away. And now you're opening yourself to what's true, to what's real, which might have not been what your heart was open to before. Okay? So let's get more. And this could even be, in a desire, in something that you've wanted for a long time, right? It's like all of these failures have been leading you to a better method of doing something, right? A better way of producing something, or seeing something, or making something. Okay, it's like, okay, finally, now I know this is the method I like. This is what works for me. Okay, there we go. Divine masculine, electric active power. Now, this is not all going to be a divine masculine for everybody, but the message is here as far as courtship. Okay, for some it's going to be a divine masculine, divine feminine for sure. Obviously, most of you, it's divine masculine. Okay, so we have someone who's stepping up, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but this is how I'm going to present it. Okay, this could be a boss for some. This could be a good partnership as far as business for some. That perfect counterpart. For some of you guys, it's just going to be in a friendship. Okay, for a lot of you, this is going to be that divine masculine that comes in, that finally is the one who look at him turning his back to this image and facing the courtship. Right? Facing the Princess of Berries. It's like finally the person who's going to be able to hold you. Okay. Who's not going to be the one to disappoint you or turn their back on you. They're the divine masculine. They're in their divinity, right? In their divine power. And they hold strength for you. They hold space for you. They actually see you, right? Look at this person looking at this woman. It's like, I see you, I appreciate you, I love you, for all that you are. And most importantly, I'm in my power. And when I'm in my power, that means I see you in your power. And that also means I'm not here to disappoint or betray or repeat past mistakes, or, you know, lower myself to lower forms of energy and frequency, as far as betrayal, you know, saying stupid things, doing stupid things. Okay, it's like the divine masculine thinks his actions through, thinks out his thoughts, and therefore his words. Okay, this person's can hold their own, all right, and they're going to be able to hold you, and that doesn't mean that, you know, there's never going to be an argument or something like that, you know, but it means that this person's in their divinity, okay, and therefore they're going to be able to support a healthy connection, whatever this connection might be, right? They're not going to leave you hanging. They're not going to, like this is low form energy that you've been dealing with, but you've kept your hope alive for this thing. And because of that, you're now making it through the difficulty, okay? You have made it through the forest using your courage. You haven't closed your heart, which was the most important thing through this whole thing. And now you get to finally have something that you've wanted for so long, that special connection, that special, you know, coming together of these divine energies, okay, where it's true, where it's real. All right. Yeah. And we're not going to lower ourselves to these energies, to these temptations, or whatever this might be. I'm also, my eye is getting drawn to the 8 here. This is number 8. And because we've been seeing the butterflies, okay, it's reminding me of Pluto. Okay, Pluto is within the number 8. It's that scorpionic energy. It's transformation. Okay, so there is a massive transformation happening within a connection or within your connections. Okay, with finding the one, or finally clearing all of that karma that was there, that we were learning, and having to reveal and kind of expel and release. And now we're finally stepping into our power, and this person stepping up in a really beautiful way. It's like they're finding themselves. They're whatever this is, the environment's right, the energy's right, okay, but we're finding ourselves in our highest form, okay, which is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I don't know, maybe some of you guys have some kind of like, are you going on a date, or do you have some kind of Valentine's plans? You let me know in the comments, because it's looking good. All right, Cupid's arrow is pointed at you, and yeah, he's like sharpening his arrows right now, and he's pointing it at right at yo bum. Okay, it's coming for you. You're gonna be eating all the berries, okay? You're really going to be like, oh my gosh, and it's going to taste so much sweeter, right? It's going to taste so good, because you're like, I've been through it, and here it is. Here's my delicious, you know, treat that I've been waiting so long for. Oh my gosh, cool. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. It's the only deck I take reversals, okay? It's the Medieval Feathers Tarot. And the keyword is rekindle. Okay, so that tells me that for a lot of you, okay, this is in an existing relationship. Okay, it's not going to be for everyone. For some, this might be a connection that you had maybe passed up in the past because you didn't think they were your type, or maybe it's someone you had known, or you would quickly like passed, you know, a friend of a friend or something like that. There's a rekindling here. There's a new fire being set, because for whatever reason, we've gone through certain lessons that have brought us into our power and is bringing us together into a new space where we're no longer hurting each other, or we're no longer accepting less from other people, right? And that path that maybe we've both been on has now brought us into this space together where now we're ready to step up and step forward and come together in the right way. Yeah, there's that's so interesting. A rekindling of the fire. It's gonna feel electric. Okay. Oh my gosh, interesting. Four of Cups, disconnected. There was some things rekindling that was disconnected or felt disconnected. Maybe even you from love felt disconnected from love, from your path. Okay. That maybe you're like, I'm holding on, okay, maybe by a thread. But whatever's happening in February is reconnecting, rekindling something that felt disconnected. So that might be from love or from a certain person. And it is, the fire is starting again because I think this person is stepping up. How? I don't know. We're going to ask, but how is this person stepping up in a way that's allowing them to step into their active power and become electric and allows for a new sense of relationship or a new sense of connection where it's like, wow, I haven't seen them in this light, or and that could be for some. For others, this is like, okay, there's someone you meet that rekindles something that felt disconnected. Maybe you felt disconnected from love, from friendship, right? From this experience, and it kind of re-sparks something within you, right? It sparks a new fire. You're like, oh my gosh, okay, maybe I haven't given up. Okay, maybe there's some hope here. There is, maybe I have to try one more time. The Emperor with control, the divine masculine enters the space. Okay, and for some it's going to be feminine. Okay, I'm not, just bear with me here, but this is how it's showing up, and so that's what we're going to go with because that's probably what's for most. Okay, the Emperor, and this might be you. You might be the Emperor. You might be coming into your divine masculine, right? You might be stepping up into some way. Maybe you get a raise, or you heal something within yourself. You forgive something, right? You let go. You persevere through something. You don't give up. And then you show yourself. You really come into this real divine power within yourself. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to go and ask that person out. Something felt disconnected before, but I'm going to rekindle it. I'm going to go. There's some kind of active masculine power here, whether it's you or it's someone else that are coming towards you. Okay. They're coming towards you because they're ready. You're ready. They're ready. Something that felt disconnected before in the past is about to be rekindled because this person or you is stepping into their power, is stepping up and saying, I'm taking control of the situation because I feel in control now. Do I know why? We don't have any clues as to why yet. This could be, like I said, they get a position they've been wanting for so long. They finally get into a power position within themselves that gives them the confidence, okay, to step up. Or to step to you, okay, to step into this and say, you know what, I'm rekindling this, I'm reconnecting this, I'm taking you out, we're going. It's like this person's really stepping into that powerful masculine energy of taking control of the situation. And that is like, yes, right? I've been wanting this. This is what and you're like, who are you? Who? Hello, I never saw this coming from you. You're going to be like shocked. Okay. And I'm seeing 2 4s now. I'm seeing the 4 of Cups and then the 4 from the Emperor. So this one is in reverse, like things that felt, or connection that felt insecure or unsecured. That could be because there was separation. That could be because we've been going through it. Okay. And so I'm not really sure if this person can step up in the way that I need them to. I'm not really sure what the future looks like. They come in with this stability, with this power, with this control, and they create the stability that is needed with something that maybe felt shaky or unknown, unstable for maybe a long time. Maybe it's new-ish. Maybe, you know, it was nothing that was too much on your mind. Okay, and they just take charge and you're like, okay, like, you know, hello. And yeah, I see it being like a superpower move. And it's just like, this is the stable masculine energy that I've needed for so long, that I've been holding out for so long, that I've been really hoping for, and vice versa. This is you stepping into, this is who I've needed to become through going through all this crap and difficulty, but I've kept my courage and I've shown my strength, and now I know my strength, and now I'm going to go after this thing. I'm going to rekindle something that I've been wanting, or someone I've been wanting to ask out for a long time, or that I've been wanting to make the connection strong again. Okay, yeah, there's something here where it's like this person stepping up, and I love it. I'm here for it. All right, where are we going? We're going to go back to the Priestess of Light Oracle. Okay. Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising, guys. This is what I'm saying, okay? Phoenix Rising, that's the 8. That's the Pluto. That's the butterfly. That's the transformation. This person, I feel like you both, okay? I feel like you both have been going through such inner transformations, but I feel like for whatever reason, there is a emphasis on this Emperor. If that's you, might be you. If it's this other person, it's this other person. Okay, take it how it fits. But they, the Grail Knight, they have been like, and yeah, it's both of you have been like going through your own, you could have been a dark night of the soul, discovering self, discovering all of the stuff that we've had to make it through. And we are about to come out, okay, shining, electric, like our souls are just beaming and it attracts each other, and we're shining, and we're about to be risen from the dead. Okay, we are about to rise in our true power. We are the Phoenix rising. There's going to be a resurgence in this relationship, or there's going to be an awakening within ourselves that brings us into connection, that or rekindles something. Okay, it's so strong that there's deep inner transformation. And look at that, bottom of the deck, we have friendship, support, fun, unity, play. We are coming into unity, guys. 5 plus 3. What does 5 plus 3 equal? 8. 8. Pluto. Okay. I feel like we should read this out of the book. Guys, so much transformation. This person is stepping up. It's like finally you're in the space. You've made it through. You're ready. You're shining, and it's just there they are. And you're ready for this relationship. You're ready for this connection. You're ready for this person, and they're ready for you. And they see you because you've changed, because you found your inner strength, your inner love, your inner happiness, and they can't help. And it's just two like magnets, and something's either rekindled, or you're rekindling the relationship with yourself that attracts this mate. Wow. Where are we going? 53. I wasn't going to read anything out of the book, but I mean, it's just, there's so much 8s, there's so much transformation. I'm like, let's just do it. Okay. This radiant priestess calls out that your ultimate victory is at hand. Her arms and wings are raised in salutation. A new beginning is arriving after a long and perhaps difficult time. In fact, you are about to take the flight of the phoenix and rise above the ashes of the old unwanted fire. we're rekindling a fire within us. There's a new fire being lit within us, where maybe we're taking charge of what we want. We're finally getting maybe a job that we wanted, a job offer. It's like we're taking control of the wheel. We're taking control of our lives, of the fire, and we're doing it. Okay. We might be, for some of you that are in their masculine, it's about taking action. Something that felt disconnected, that we felt, lost from, is finally getting rekindled, and we're like, no, I'm taking the wheel. I'm making this happen. Okay. This fire may have taken different forms: work or finances, relationships or health issues, to varying degrees. It may have seemed like an interminable, sorry, I don't know what the word is, dry spell, a lengthy period of waiting for change or longing for a resolution. Or the fire may have been much more severe, involving loss, anxiety, and deep grief. We saw that with the Five of Cups. There may even have been times where you felt the difficulties would consume you, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. This card is telling you that those times are coming to an end. A newfound sense of freedom arises, but don't forget the source of real power, and freedom is always within you. When you find yourself living through a dark night of the soul, remember, we said that, remember the presence and truth of your spirit. Your soul's resonant frequency vibrates with divine light that no darkness can diminish. It is only when you obsess about your personal problems that you feel surrounded by loss and limitation. But you must let that false view go. Real solutions arise when you open up to the power of your eternal truth and perspective. So if you're still trying to overcome a difficult situation, or if something has caused self-doubt or a loss of courage, pause to meditate on your unerring, unending light, for it is this divine frequency, your own soul's radiance, that will finally lift you above the old limitations into free, unfettered flight. Affirmation: I feel the power of my soul radiating outward in a beautiful resonant vibration. Success is coming to me now. Sorry, I had difficulty reading that one. So yeah. By the way, when I ended that, I saw 2929 on the timer, which is 1111. Okay, it's alignment. 2 + 9, 11. Okay, so we saw that twice. If February is about you finally having those difficulties coming to an end. You have learned the karmic lessons that you've needed to learn, and you are finally aligning with your higher self. You are coming into fullness, into radiance, okay, with that fullness of self, knowing your power, taking control, okay, and perhaps it's a rekindling of your own relationship within yourself and love, okay, a rekindling with a fire within you, within a desire, and finally receiving success. For others, a rekindling of love in a relationship and coming into union with someone or something that you've been trying to make work for such a long time. That could be relationship period. That could be, your relationship with your creative journey or process. Okay. Or something that is finally, you're finally finding yourself and your footing. And this is being risen out of the ashes, rekindled. Finally, stability, control is coming in, this divine masculine power. Maybe this is a resurgence of your energy and inspiration, and you're finally able to take action. But there is action being taken in February, okay? There is active participation, motivation, coming together and actually having something and actually receiving something and actually being able to make something happen or go towards something or something coming towards you. And it's these two magnets that are coming together, okay, that are ready for each other, that are ready to be in union. We're in our power, we're in our highest form, and we're radiating that, okay? And so it's time. The energy is right. It's now, okay? It's in February. So please, guys, please update me with what this is. Let me know if you have any information now. If not, let me know when it happens in February, okay? The 8th might be important. The 4th might be important. But either way, this is a major, major transformative month for you guys, okay? In becoming someone, it's like coming into your trueness, coming into your true power, and perhaps for some, meeting someone else in their true power as well, because you're standing up, because you're receiving and revealing yourself in your own true power. And so it just can't help itself. It's right, it's ripe, it's here. Okay, it's a coming together of two beautiful powers that are ready for each other and ready for success and ready to make things happen and work in beautiful, exciting ways. Okay, so that was your February predictions, pile number 1. What a beautiful, beautiful month you're gonna have. Let me know if you have any details, or when you do, let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, yeah, and if you did enjoy your reading today, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. If you would like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Okay, I also offer other healings. If you would like more information, you can go to my website or you can email me, okay? Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you in the next reading. 333 on the timer. All right, all of my love. Peace. Hello, everybody. Welcome to your February predictions. Thank you much. Thank you so much for coming to your reading today. I'm a little bit tripping over my words, so I'm going to try and slow myself down a little bit. I think I'm running a little too fast. You guys were attracted to the Jade. All right, you guys actually had the most amount of cards out of all the piles. Each pile is like super special, but you're special in the way of a lot of cards here. Okay, so we have a full message to get you guys started. We have the Knight of Skates. Key words are finding direction, assertiveness, and taming eternal fear. I really feel like February for you guys is about you becoming clear as far as your direction and what actions to take going forward. The Knights are always action takers. They're still finding their footing, but they have the motivation and they have the drive to move themselves in that direction. We see this person, he's playing the harp, right? So he's still figuring it out, but he's actively participating in doing this thing, knowing that he is getting better, knowing that one day he might be a master of this thing, and he's on his way to becoming a master. Okay, so he's not letting his fear take over and stop him or creating inaction. He's being assertive, and he's taking assertive action to his goals. Okay, so that's what I see. For your February might be a lot of action taking, progress, finding your footing. Okay, oh my gosh, a lot of skates. We have the Page of Skates. Okay, disappointment, failed attempt, struggle. Okay, that's part of it, right? Prince of Skates, indecision, too many options, balanced pleasure. Okay, I just have to cover up this little man here. And then we have Paradise. This is Temperance, by the way. Peace, pleasure, and communication. All right. Sorry, just give me one sec. I don't have to cover up anything. They're covering themselves. So, yeah. Okay. I feel like there's been something that you've been working on, that you've been learning about, that you've been finding your footing in, finding your direction. Okay. It's funny because we have Temperance here, which is the key. It's like we have all of these, we have two, like we have a Page, we have a Prince, we have a Knight. We have all of these energies of learning, working at something, making, getting better at something, making positive movement forward to try and create, better ourselves, improve our skills, finding our direction or finding our way through this thing, getting up, right? Okay, I fail. Well, now I know what to do or what not to do. Now I know when to avoid that, right? So I'm getting back up. I'm not letting this keep me down. I'm going to use it to sharpen my direction going forward. Okay, so there's something that you've been actively participating in, actively trying to make happen, or becoming better at, or practicing, or creating, taking action towards something, learning about something. And then with Temperance here, it's peace, pleasure, and communication, paradise. I feel like there's something here that there's either a communication that comes in that could be from someone, okay, like an angel, could seem like an angelic thing that comes in to help this along. Okay, could be it through a message or a text or an email, or someone approaches you, okay, that finally brings you into a place of ease within this thing, a place of, oh, it's getting easier now. This piece of information or this help or this opportunity that enters my space, it's allowing me to find my clear direction forward. It's allowing me to finally get to like above the ice, above the kind of the falling or the trepidation or the attempts and then the failing. It's like someone either recognizes your talent and they give you a chance, or they give you a space, or an opportunity to allow you to use those skills, or to see some kind of potential in you that gives you some kind of solid ground or solid base to work from. So that could look like a job opportunity, right? Where maybe you're a struggling artist and you've been trying to make something happen. You finally get an opportunity where it's like you get some kind of like level-based salary. So I no longer have to, I no longer have to figure out where my next meal is coming from. I have this like basis of safety. That's what it feels like. Or there's someone who comes in and gives you a tip or gives you some kind of support, okay, that allows you to come into a place of peace, of something you've been trying to work towards or get yourself towards, that brings you like into like your own paradise. So this could be, a job opportunity. This could be, a place where it's like, oh, I have a place that artists can come and do their thing and work, and we all support each other, and, we can help each other out. And that to you is like, oh my gosh, this is like incredible. This is what I've been looking for. I've been doing this kind of on my own and trying to figure it out. And having this kind of support is just like, oh my gosh, or this community, it just brings me into such a place of peace and love. And I just feel supported and it feels great. Okay. So there's something like that here in February happening. It's going to feel like this person or this energy is like a guardian angel or was sent to kind of help you out. It's going to feel like maybe you've been like really working towards something. Maybe it's been your healing. Okay. And you get this like opportunity or this communication to go on a retreat. And it just feels like, oh, this is what I needed to maybe regain some kind of inspiration or to find my direction. And it's just become so clear, and maybe you just needed to get away from it for a while. And it's just like, oh my gosh, this is definitely what I needed. Okay. All right. So this deck is the Medieval Feathers Tarot. Okay. This is the only deck I take reversals in. So, yeah, that's it. Eight of Swords in reverse with meddling. All right. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with risks. Meddling and risks. What is it saying? Okay. Yeah, it was like there was something blocking this Wheel of Fortune, like of a good shift or a good change. It was like something meddling here. And I don't know if it was your own thoughts because you have been trying at this for so long. You're like too close to a project. And then I get, okay, so this is giving me a double message. So I'm taking the Eight of Swords in reverse by itself, and then I'm going to take the words here. But first we're going to do the reversal, traditional meanings. Okay, there was something here that is now unblocking. Okay, that was, you were blocked within something. You were blocked from progress, or you were blocked from finding the clarity or seeing the way forward in something. Okay, there's something here that I'm not able to see. I'm not able to have clarity as far as what I do going forward, how to make this happen, what direction to take this in. Okay, there's something there, maybe, yeah, too close to a project. You've been working so hard on something and you're just too much in it. And so this meddling, okay, this communication, I feel like this meddling, it's not a bad meddling. I think it's a good meddling. Okay, I think it's someone who kind of intervenes, or they come in, or there's some energy that intervenes, meddles, and allows you to become unstuck. It might require you to take a risk, because maybe it seems like a risk to leave this project for a while, to take a break. Okay, maybe they're like, hey, come to my place for the weekend, come to this meditation retreat for a week. I know it'd be great for you. Just come, you know, this will be there when you get back. It allows you to find the clarity, find your direction, find like a bird's eye view on this thing that you've been working towards, that you've been trying to make happen, trying to find your footing. Trying, yeah, to becoming, working towards, okay, there's been action being taken towards something. All right. And that it didn't feel like there was much progress happening. Okay. There wasn't maybe much change in either your skill set or much change in your situation or in the success of this. And so you take a risk by maybe walking away from it for a while, which feels like I shouldn't do this because I need to be focused on this. Okay. To enjoy yourself, or to take some kind of break, to peace, pleasure. There's something here that's like, they're like, hey, come do something else. Come have fun. Come do this thing. Something presents itself that takes you away from all of this efforting and trying, you know, that kind of thing. And it feels a bit risky. It does. But what it's actually here to do is to create the space within your mind and create peace that allows your mind to have clarity. Okay, you actually needed to take time away from this to make progress going forward. All right, and we're actually going to grab more of these cards. It's like without the efforting, it's there. Like these cards came out right away. It's like that was the kind of key to the change, key to the shift that you needed. It was the change or the shift or the energy you didn't know you needed in order to make progress. Okay, in order to make the direction clear, because you're just too in it and you've been trying and trying and you just need that little bit of rest or break and peace in paradise, perhaps, in some kind of version of that, okay, to see it clearly, to see the pathway forward, or the inspiration comes, or you're talking to someone and there it is, the answer, or there it is, oh my gosh, I just feel so much better. There's a weight lifted. Now I can come back at this from a place of peace instead of like stressing, instead of trying to make it happen. It's just, I'm in it and it's flowing. 10 of Swords with exhaustion. That's exactly what I've been feeling. It's like you've been trying to make this happen for so long. You're so in it, right? That you're exhausted. It's exhausting you. You're tired. Okay, but this is the end. It's the 10, right? It's the 10 of the difficulty of it feeling so hard. And so there we go. We're entering a space of paradise where it's easeful. 5 of Coins, interference. Okay, we have another card of like meddling, interference. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Coins in reverse with materialism. And I just saw 1414 on the timer, which is the card, which is temperance. It's a number of temperance, of healing. So yeah, it's like you're putting down the swords. You're taking a break, right? There's some kind of interference that happens. And maybe at first it feels like risky, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should do this or if I should really leave at this moment. Like it feels like I shouldn't. And I think it's coming from a place of lack. Okay. It's coming from, because you're afraid of taking a break, because you're afraid of what you'll lose, or the progress you'll lose, or the little bit of money that you'll lose, or, you know, the progress towards the money, right? Towards the stability. Okay. But, and I just saw 1515. So there we go. It's 15 is the devil. There's like a fear based around loss of material gain. Okay. Which is actually the thing that why this break or this interference or this person's coming in to meddle, okay, because this is what you need. You need to take a break, take some peace, which is happening in February. So if someone enters your life or some opportunity comes up and it's like, hey, let's go on vacation, let's take this little, you know, time, let's go to the spa for the weekend, let's do this, where you're like, maybe it's not the right time. This is what you're going to think. Maybe it's not the right time because I'm trying to make this happen. I'm trying to make this work. Look, it's not going anywhere and you're exhausted. You need this break. Okay. This interference is coming in to break you away because you're blocking your own blessings and you're blocking the change that needs to come because you've been working at it for so long, or you've been trying to make it happen for so long. All right. And so you're afraid, and that's where the fear is. Okay. You're afraid to leave it because you're afraid of it not happening or not working, which is actually coming from a place of lack, which is actually reinforcing the lack. Okay. And so what needs to happen is you need to be in trust. Okay. That this break is going to bring you what you need. Okay. And that you're going to trust the universe to bring you what you need. Okay. And we're going to be in that place of trust and not in lack and not in fear. We are going to be in the place of, I have everything I need. Everything I need will come when I need it to. I'm doing what it takes to make this happen. So I have to trust, okay, that myself, and I need to trust in the energy. And you're going to find the clarity of direction as far as progress, or as far as what you need to do. Or how to make this happen, or the shift is going to occur. You're going to meet someone who knows somebody who's like, oh my God, that was what I've been looking for. This is exactly what I need. Okay. This is, they give you some kind of opportunity. There's something there. Okay. So be open to taking a break. Be open to taking time away from this or doing this. Okay, it's really the key here. You have divine feminine, magnetic, receptive power. Exactly, that's what this is asking from you. Is to stop being so in your masculine. Stop so much trying to effort and make this happen. It's time in February to work on the feminine, to work on being receptive. And being receptive means I already have it. I'm going to allow it to come to me. I'm going to put myself in this position of luxury and of peace. And in my own paradise, I'm going to treat myself to something. I'm going to make myself feel good about something. And that is what's going to create this change, this shift. That's going to end this hard, exhausting time of efforting. Okay, because what the energy needs is an open, receptive, feminine trust and magnetism and pulling it in. Okay. Because right now, all your efforting is coming from a place of fear, and it's interfering, okay, with your progress, with it actually creating change, fortune in your life. All right, because your efforting is out of fear of it not happening, or you not having it or not deserving it. And so you need to know that you already have it, that you already deserve it. And I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to get myself feeling good mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay, making myself tuning to the energy of I am wealthy, I have this is already in my life. It's already, it's already here. It's already mine. Okay, and so that's what you need to do. Let go of the efforting, get into the trust. You're gonna have the opportunity to do that. Okay. Wisdom, learning, joy, art, and music. Okay. Yeah, it's like there's some kind of creative project here, something that means a lot to you, all right, that you've been working towards, all right? But the wisdom comes in knowing when I need to take a break from all of the efforting, okay? Because I'm making myself exhausted, and I'm doing too much. That's coming out of a fear of I'm not going to have enough money, or I'm not going to make it. It's not going to be successful. And the wisdom of creation is knowing that there's a time of efforting, which you've already been doing, and there's a time for receptivity. And February is your time of receptivity, of charging your batteries, of making sure that you're a receptive channel for this success and for creative inspiration that needs to come in. We need to create space for that. We're right now acting from an empty place, right? We're running on fumes. We need to fill our cup. And so we need to maybe it's going out with your friends. Maybe it's, going out for the weekend. There's something here. Take a break, and you're going to feel your batteries recharge, your inspiration come back. You're going to do something that's going to make you feel inspired. Okay. You're going to maybe, instead of trying to make something happen or working on your own thing, go to an art museum, go watch a band, go see a play, go fill yourself with someone else's, work, or go, take a healing project or take a class. It's like, take yourself out of your own thing and do something that's separate, and it's going to help you. It's going to help you feel good, feel receptive, and you're going to receive. You're going to receive what you need as far as inspiration, knowledge, wisdom, opportunity. 2222 on the clock right there. It's going to help you feel like, okay, I'm good. I've got it. I'm making myself feel good. And when I'm in my power and I'm feeling good and I'm making sure that, I'm rested, I'm feeling more like myself, and I'm feeling more connected, that's when you're going to make the most progress. That's when you're going to do the best work. Okay. And so there's something here where I have to stop efforting out of fear that I'm not going to make it or I don't have it. Okay. And get into the joy, get into feeling good, taking a break, refilling my batteries, and having some fun, okay? Having some fun, letting go of it, forgetting about it for a while. That's what February is going to be about for you guys, is recharging, focusing on you, recharging your batteries, getting rest, getting fun, communicating, having maybe a bit of a vacation from it. All right, going to hang out with more people and friends. Let yourself have that. It's going to give you so much more progress than you keeping efforting, trying, making happen. All right, it's going to give you the space you need. There we go. Knight of Cups, trust. Okay, trust fall. You need to trust in the flow, trust in maybe this person or this communication that comes in. Trust that this is entering your life for a reason, that you can follow, that you can enjoy yourself, that you can have some fun, and that you really are going in the highest, most beautiful direction for yourself. Okay, trust yourself, trust in the flow, trust in the universe, trust in everything that's happened so far and all the progress that you've made so far. Okay, trust that you really are heading in a beautiful direction, and you have to trust in yourself and your own capabilities, and trust in God and the universe, and bring you exactly where you need to be and go, right? And stop kind of letting the fear of lack or the lack of success or whatever this is in interfering with you enjoying the process, because it really is meant to be enjoyable. Okay, it's like, yeah, you're still learning and growing, and you're still gaining wisdom, but you need to know that there's a balance to it all. It's not purely efforting. A lot of it is receiving as well, and opening ourselves and making ourselves that that I want to say, I'm looking at like a bowl, okay, or like a funnel, like that place. There's a word that I can't quite grasp, but there's like becoming this thing that can hold and know itself to be that, know itself to be successful, know itself to be talented, right? And in trusting that this is a process, in trusting that it's not all masculine, it's not all doing, that it's also receiving, and I have to give myself time and space to fill myself of inspiration and fill myself of love, and there we go, and change and shift. Okay, that change, there is a big change in your fortune that is trying to occur, but you just keep interfering with it because you're trying so hard to make something happen, when what you need to do is fall and trust that it's happening of its own accord, and you don't have to exhaust yourself. Okay, that you can enjoy this process, and you can take a break. In fact, you're gonna take a break in February. Okay, it's highly recommended here. All right. And trust in this whole process, and trust that you need to find inspiration and do other things in order to find that inspiration. And we have the Four of Swords, postponement, okay? Four of Swords talks about rest, okay? We need to take time out to envision and to see something, because when we're too in it, we don't see that it is working, that it is filled with color and filled with success, and that we are making progress, that it truly is happening. Maybe it's not happening at the speed in which we had thought it would, but it is happening. Okay, we are learning, we are growing, we are making progress, we are getting there. Okay, we just have to trust that it's happening, but we have to know that there's a divine timing for it all. Okay, we can't force things to happen, and then we got to let ourselves rest, and that us being exhausted is not going to help this go anywhere. It's actually stopping it. It's hindering the progress. Okay, so we need to chill, we need to trust, and we need to rest. We need to fill our own cups, okay, and allow this to happen, and allow ourselves to have it, and allow ourselves to enjoy the process of getting to that place. Okay, because this is where all the beautiful juice is, and you're discovering new things about yourself, and you're growing, and it's like, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And you are making huge shifts, okay? And huge shifts are wanting to come in, and they will come in February if you can take a bit of a break, if you can take a step back and chill out and go with the flow, okay? Go with the flow of life. All right, for your last message, we're actually going to go back to your original deck here. And I want to say all decks are listed down below, because I felt like some of you are like, what deck is that? This is the Hieronymus Bosch, okay? It's listed down below. The Page of Books. There we go. Reading, learning, exploration, a new job. I keep getting that. It's like there's something here you're learning, or you're practicing. This could be an art form. We have learning so many times. Reading, learning, exploration, a new job. You know, I know it's hard to take the time to, you know, we want things to happen so quickly, but we have to be patient with the process of it all. And that you truly are making a lot of progress, and you are learning so much. Okay, but you're learning the wisdom of yes, taking action, but also the receiving and becoming the magnet for what you want as well. There's a give and there's a take. There's a time to learn and to make action and make decision. And there's a time to take a rest and to receive information. Okay. And so there's this like balance happening, and you need to trust that what you're learning, or you're in this space, okay, is you gaining and entering your vision and your fortune, okay? And that things are truly shifting, but you have to take a bit of a rest or a break. There is a new job or a new opportunity heading your way, or there's exploration into a new space, okay? But February is just more about that, taking a bit of time away, maybe a time to go, you know, have some peace, read, learn, okay? Intake energy, be that open and receptive, so that when the time is right, okay, which will happen soon, you will be filled with inspiration, you will be filled with energy, and you will be ready for action, ready to take action moving forward. Okay, I just want to get actually one last message. I think we're just going to see the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have schizophrenia, and we have the source. Yeah, so you're in between worlds. You're still like crossing over, but you need to fill your cup of inspiration. Okay, the source, this is your energy center, right, is depleted, and so you need to give it that fill. Okay, give it that rest, so that you can make the jump into the new world, so that you have the energy to show up in your fullness and actually make it happen. Okay, make the jump, because if you're just exhausting yourself, trying to make it happen before it's ready, you might not make it over, right? So you have to fill it, so that you have this filled energy source. You have to charge your batteries, so that when the time is right, you can make the leap easily, and you can show up in your fullness. Okay, so that was your February reading. I hope it was helpful for you guys. Please let me know in the comments what this is for you guys. Your vision is truly coming true. It's just a little bit time, maybe like wrapping up some loose ends, doing a bit of homework, learning a little bit more about this thing, trusting that the timing will be right when the timing is right to shift, and that you won't miss out on an opportunity or the chance, okay? Trust where you're falling, trust where you're being led, and just use this time to do some research, do some homework, take some time to yourself to rest, rejuvenate, recover, because it might feel like a postponement, but it's really not. It's really just divine timing. And so you're just being asked to just chill and rest and watch this happen, watch this come into your world, watch you step into that vision when this little rest period is over. All right. So yeah, that was it, guys. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know in the comments if it was, okay, if you got something out of this, if it hit home for you guys. I'd love to know. If this reading did resonate, please also let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. And if you'd like a little bit more deeper healing, okay, I offer quantum healing, beyond quantum healing. Okay, so it's getting to the root. It's clearing the blockages. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email me down below. Okay, you can book down below as well. So thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next reading. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your February predictions. Let's get right into it. I'm excited. You guys got a lot of cards today, and your deck was the Medieval Feathers Tarot. It's the only deck that I take reversals. So I kept all the cards as they were. I haven't looked at them yet. But so if there's any reversals, that's how they are, okay? The other decks, I would have flipped them up because I don't usually read them. But yours is as is. So it's special in that way. Yeah, they're special, okay? Everyone's special. Every deck has been special in their own way so far. But that's how you guys are special. All right, you guys got the highlight. And you have the Pope with teachings, okay? Then you have, you have precaution, okay? This is 16, the House of God. It is the Tower card in reverse. And you have the Ace of Coins in reverse with avarice. I want to say that with an accent. Avarice. I don't know what that word is. I want to check. I just saw 1:11 on the clock there. I'm going to read this intuitively. If I feel I need to look at the book, I will. I'm curious as far as that word. Comment if you know what that word is. So there's a big shift. Okay. There's a big shift. There's a big new beginning that's coming in that's going to shake up your whole world. Okay, your whole life. It's foundational. It's maybe a big move, a big change within your home space, within your workspace. It's a big new physical beginning. Okay, and it hasn't quite, it's like, I feel like in February it's still hanging. Okay, it still hasn't quite happened yet, or it still hasn't quite grounded itself yet. Okay, because you're in a space in February to learn or to grow. Okay, there's something here for your soul's growth. Maybe there's certain precautions that you still need to learn to go forward on this or to move on this or to have this happen. Okay, this could be, getting your ducks in a row, saving up a little bit more money. This could be, having to get paperwork sorted, making certain commitments that need to be made. Getting grounded in what you want. Okay. But yeah, I see there's something here. I see you super, super solid. Okay. It's just, there's something in February here where there's a big shift about to happen, a big new beginning. Okay. It's just February is still about you taking a bit of precautions as far as maybe so that this happens as smoothly as possible and as seamlessly as possible. There's still things that maybe you need to get clear about. You need to get settled. You need to get worked out so that everything is in order and as grounded and set up in the best way possible for this shift and this change to occur, so that it's not happening in a chaotic way, so that everything happens in succession, in order, in the way for your highest good, right? In the highest, most possible way that this can happen, that this can shift. Okay. All right, we're going to see what deck we're going to use next. Oh, that's funny. Spirit, okay, we're going to use the same deck and just get more. There might even be something that you're learning that you didn't know before. That was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I learned that right before I made this move or before this happened. It like saves you from something that could have created some kind of mishap or, you know, difficulty. Okay. It really does save you from that. You're like, maybe some wise person enters your life, gives you some advice and is like, okay, just to let you know before you make this move, look out for this, this, and this. Okay. There's a precautionary energy here. There's something, it's like some advice gets given to you or you learn something that like, whew, I'm so glad that I got this information before this occurred, before this happened. Yeah, there we go. We have the Four of Pentacles with stability. Yeah, it has to do with something, your stability, your home life, your money. You want this to be as stable as possible. And so there's just certain precautions that are happening in February that we're taking, where maybe, you know, asking advice from a wise person. This could be a lawyer. This could be, you know, a good friend. This could be some kind of expert. Okay, a boss perhaps. Like, hey, what do you think I should do with this? What do you think is the best route to go forward? Because I really want this to be long lasting. This is a big commitment in my life and I want this to be as stable and secure as possible going forward. And so there's like some things that are wrapping up in February, certain precautions before this big shift happens, before this big new beginning. And it's going to create the most stable, secure foundation, okay, for you, for your highest good, for your highest self to move forward. Okay, where are we going to go? All right, we're going to go Priestess of the Light Oracle. River of Blessings. There we go. Releasing constraints. So exactly, you're about to come into a big place of financial security. At the bottom of the deck, just want to, I'm actually going to, should I take this? I am going to take this. You know why? Because 47 and 48, so it's meant to be. Idyllic times, the garden, paradise. You really are coming into your own version of paradise. Okay, a river of blessings. This new beginning, it's so great. Okay, it can almost be like and there's an excitement here of like how amazing it's going to be and you can feel it. But at the same time, in February, they just want you to be as wise moving on this and moving forward as humanly possible, because we want to keep our energy stable and we want this wealth or these blessings to be as stable and secure as humanly possible as we can possibly make them, so that this foundation does not crumble going forward, so that it is solid and secure for us, okay? So that it doesn't shift. There's no unmarked, you know, there's nothing missed that's going to surprise us later on. And so we have to make all the precautions. We have to take all the precautions, talk to as many people as we can that are going to give good advice, right? We have to, like meet with people or whatever we have to do. We have to look at all of the paperwork, all of the, information. We have to look at maybe, like where our finances are, like what exactly can we do on this or do going forward, or how can we maintain this to the best of our ability. There's something there because this is going to create a lot of blessings. This is a huge, there's a big, okay, big shift, something that is going to change your whole world, okay, your whole life. There's some kind of restraints that have been put on this thing, okay, that are going to be released. I feel like this is either happening at the end of February or in early March for you guys. I think most of February is you crossing your T's and dotting your I's, making sure everything's in order to create this space, the stability to hold this new beginning or this blessing or whatever this is. It's like I'm making sure that I'm in a good place, that I'm in a solid, stable place energetically, that everything is in order, that, you know, we're not going to make any decision prematurely without checking all of these things. You are entering paradise, the garden, the idyllic times, a beautiful, a very blessed, okay, era of your life, and you're about to have it happen. This is just the last little bit, okay, of you, because you're ready now. You have gained your strength, you have gained your knowledge, you have gained the lessons and the teachings, you have taken them, okay, and they've made you very wise enough now to hold the space needed for your dream, for your blessings, for this, your own version of paradise, for this river of blessings that is entering your space, okay, at the end of February. Maybe it's going to be different for everyone, but it might be the beginning. I don't feel like it's the beginning, but it could be mid to end to early March, okay. There's 47, there's 4, and we have 48. It's a lot about your stability, maybe your home life. This is your finances. There's just so much goodness coming in that's going to affect all areas of your stability, okay, of your foundations, where it's just like, oh my gosh, finally, it's here. But it's almost like me even saying finally is not coming from this place. It's almost like this readiness, preparedness, wisdom that, yes, now it's happening. It's not this like, yay, oh my gosh, so shocked. It's like, no, I've been preparing myself for this and I'm ready for it. And I'm calm and I'm collected and I have everything in order. And now it's just the most natural time. And it's now the just most natural way that now it's just, yeah, of course it's here. I've prepared myself. I've readied myself. I'm ready. The time is right. The time is divine. The space is here. It's all set up to harness this, to grow this, to hold this beautiful river of blessings, this garden, this paradise that I have been readying myself for, that the energy has been readying itself for maybe a very long time. All right. These. Are we going to take this? No, that's why I went back, of course. Okay, are we going to take this? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Queen of Swords, trickery, a capable woman, downfall of your enemies. Love it. Love it. Maybe that's the precautions you've been taking. Okay, getting confident, getting clear about who you are, about what you want, standing up for your boundaries, getting your mind in a clear place, in a calm place. Okay, putting boundaries up, being, yes, very clear and concise about what it is you want, about what you will and will not accept. This is part of the teachings, part of the wisdom, and part of the stability. Yeah, overcoming maybe trickery of others. There's the precaution. There's like precautionary things that I think you've learned. We have ignorance. This is the strength card. Conflict, adversity, and stupidity. And we have the Kings of the East. This is the Emperor. Stability, authority, gifts, male power. So again, with the 4 and stability, there is gifts coming in, okay? There are gifts coming in. There is major blessings happening that are directly affecting your stability, that are going to up-level you in life, up-level your respect, okay, in your position in life, your personal power, okay, and it's because you've faced adversity, okay, you've silenced the voices of others, their ignorance, their, them trying to maybe sabotage or come after. It's like you've really been smart and strategic, okay, with your moves and with who and what you listen to and what you don't listen to, and trusting your own voice, trusting your own path, and trusting your own higher guidance, and letting everything fall away. And so now you truly are stepping into the Emperor of, I can trust myself, I can trust my own decisions. That is what's giving you these blessings. That's why it's like, okay, you're ready. You're ready to take these on. You're ready to hold these because you trust yourself. You have the confidence to trust in your decisions, and you can make the right decisions because of the lessons that you've learned, because of the adversity that you've overcame, and how you've shown strength and confidence within your own mind, your own powers of decision making, right? You're able to you have a good compass as far as what is right for you, what directions are right for you, and who not to listen to and who not to let in, and who not to, the voices of okay, you can talk all you want, but I don't have to listen to that, or I don't have to take that on, right? I'm learning, I'm having my own stability within my own higher guidance, within my own self, and that is guiding me every step of the way. And that is what is now allowing me to step into this leadership role, or this position, where I'm now creating my own environment, my own blessings, and blessings are now going to be come towards me and be attracted to me. It's like the Kings of the East, like when Jesus is born, right? These kings just somehow knew there is a king being born. Okay, there is someone of great value. And when people see another person of great value, they bring gifts of great value, whether that be through knowledge and wisdom shared, or physical gifts. We do see that here. Okay, it's like God helps those who help themselves. That's coming to me. It's, you've shown that you can help yourself, that you can make wise decisions for the betterment of yourself, that, instability, something that is, you can create your own value. You can create a place of stable, secure, and of good values and principles. And people want to help you. People are going to want to help you get there, help you create this, or support you in these decisions, support you in this paradise. Okay, things are going to feel a lot easier, going to feel a lot more support. That might bring other voices who are going to try, like, I really feel like people are going to try. It's not going to go anywhere. This could even be like people feeling jealous because of all the blessings that you're receiving, but I really don't see you. You're not like taking it in. You're like, I don't care. Like, I'm not, I worked for this. Like, I came a long way, and I'm going to tell you like it is. And I'm not going to take on your, just all of these opinions or judgments, because I know it's coming from a place of ignorance. Okay. And stupidity. And I only work, and I only stay in the vibration of success, or of, support, and of seeing each other as kings, as queens, as royalty. It's like that high vision of self, and other people who are in that same vision of self. It's like those are the people that I let in my circle. Those are the people I listen to and I speak with, and I take advice from. Okay, I'm not going to just, I know you can talk all day, you can yell, you can scream, you can, try to swing me off if you want to. It's not going to work. I'm too stable in my knowing. I'm too stable in myself. And I've overcome so many things, and so many of you, it's like, it's not even a challenge anymore. Okay. Yeah, it's like you've really found your own strength. And it's probably been through a lot of this, having to finally like snap, or, or just like say like, look, I can't, this isn't right. You have no right. Like, you had to finally stand up for yourself. And it's like, you're finally ready. You're ready to have this now. Three of Cups. There we go. So with promise of other royalty, with promise of real, true connections and friendships and celebration. Okay. February is going to be a time of coming into, yes, your stability, and your river of blessings is coming in. Okay. You also will probably be connected with other friendships that are not of this ignorance, okay, that are of trueness and celebrating each other for our wins and for our glory, right? It's not going to be out of the jealousy of why you have this and I don't. We're all at this level. We're all beautiful. We're all amazing. Like, we all deserve blessings. We're all in that energy of blessings. And so we're all supporting each other and helping each other, and loving each other, blessing each other. It's like, it's beautiful. It's you're aligning to true connection that are here to celebrate each other. Five of Wands. Again, we've been struggling. We've been fighting. We've been learning, and this has been helping our strategy and helping us become stronger. The ignorance is the strength card. Through conflict and seeing other people's stupidity, and having the Queen of Swords, okay, having to cut through that. It's been sharpening our sword. It's been teaching us, giving us better ways to overcome, to fight, making us stronger, making us a stronger opponent. Okay, not so easily knocked down. I know myself. I know my strengths. I know my abilities, right, and what I can bring to the table. And now I'm more trusting in my own ability, in my own way. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. The Emperor, so funny, right on top of the Emperor. Look at that. Look at that power. And the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, I almost don't want to cover that. Move it. Yeah, something's finally beginning for you in February that is going to make you super, super grateful, celebratory. Okay, it's finally starting to materialize. It's like, it's not such something I have to struggle towards, not something I'm feeling like the energy I have to fight. It's finally working. It's finally in my hands. It's finally growing. Okay. And I'm feeling supported. I'm feeling grateful. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Look at all this fruit I have. Look at all this abundance that I'm able to hold, all of this progress, all of these things, right? All of this, finally, this physical outcome of all of my hard work, of all of the difficulty I've had to face. Okay. Finally stepping up into a leadership position, feeling like an emperor, feeling like I'm creating my own world and my own space. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, it's finally my time of fortune. Okay, where this is my space, or this is my company, or this is my thing, my paradise that I've created with my own two hands, that I've really manifested, that I've worked towards. Okay. It's like, it's really now starting to shift and move in a beautiful way. And I'm feeling respected because I'm respecting myself, because I'm up leveling into this, in this way, that I have been trying trying so hard to get to, and coming up against all of these blockages or all of these people that have been making me stronger. And now it's like, whew, now it's finally here. Now I'm finally able to have it and to work it. And it's, it's grounded in my reality. And I actually have people around me who are supportive. Okay. The soul family, I have people to celebrate with. I have abundance. I want to celebrate. And now it's like, it's time for me to step up. It's time for my life to move in a much more fortunate way going forward. And it's a beautiful thing. Okay, so I'm actually going to get the bottom of the deck energy. They called me to that. There's one space left. Okay, so we have the World. This is finally the struggle coming to an end. Okay, the needing to work so hard, to trying to make things happen, to trying to work through the blockages, the no's, the difficult people, the ignorant people, or whatever this was. Okay, the World, we are coming to a successful completion. There's a major, major win here happening for you in February, okay, where it's ending a difficult cycle. And finally, we're coming into support and love and blessings. And oh my gosh, it feels so good. I feel like I'm in my own paradise that I've created. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. And you're heading there quickly with the Knight of Swords, okay? February is a lot of fast progress in this blessed direction, okay? Because you're gaining all of this beautiful support, everything's going to feel that much sweeter. It's like, yes, you're getting success, right? But you're getting to share these blessings with people who are equally as blessed as you and see themselves in this high vision, okay? So that it's not this lonely path, right? It's like, it's your time now to enter the space of winners and of successful people, and people who support and care for each other and help each other out and create more and more of that love and support. It just feels unreal, honestly. It's amazing. Okay. Look at that, baby. Material harvest. That's what I'm talking about. Nine of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands, accelerated motion. Pile 3. You're entering an extremely blessed time in your life. 8, 9. Things are starting to happen, and they're happening quickly, quicker than they've ever happened. You're starting to see, finally, okay, so much progress in your material world, in your abundance, starting to be able to save more. It's like you're getting blessed in multiple ways that are affecting your stability, that are making you feel more safe, more secure, more solid. Like, oh my gosh, I feel more independent, more financially free. My dreams are taking off. I'm finally able to actually see my dreams working for me and happening, but right before my eyes. And I see the physical return of that, and I'm seeing the physical evidence of that. Like, it's not just this dream or this wish or this idea. They're actually having grounded, accelerated motion, accelerated progress in February, where it's like, no, this is real now. Like, whoa, like this is real. And it just, oh my gosh, feels incredible. Yeah, there we go. Ace of Swords, triumphant success. You are finally breaking through the difficulty, breaking through the ground, the darkness, and you are having your triumph, your success. It is all beginning, okay? It is connecting with your heart chakra. It is making you feel, there we go again. Look, 4 and 4, firm foundation, where your heart can feel at peace, feel in love. Your foundation is finally solid. It is not going anywhere. You're like, I feel safe to love. I feel safe to expand my heart. Okay, to do something on my heart that's been on my heart for such a long time, to expand my family, to expand my heart projects. It's finally working, and it's a foundation for myself. And I just feel so grateful, so in love, so in tune, so connected with life, with love, with beauty. Like, it's so connected, and it has so much to do with your physical stability. Okay, it just allows everything. You're like, I'm finally able to have my own dream and live in my own paradise, and you're having success over that. Oh my gosh, beautiful. I also saw 2828 on the camera there when I was speaking. So that might be an important number, the 28th. I don't know if this February, how many days are in this one? But check that out. It might be 28. I'm going to check it out later. So yeah, again, the end of February, 2 + 8 is 10. Again, with like the completion and the start of a brand new beginning. Okay. A brand new beginning for you guys. In your own paradise, in your own love, where things are working, and it's just, oh, it feels so good. Things are easy flowing, blessings upon blessings. Oh my gosh. And so I want to get you guys one more message before we go. Okay. This is like the start of your life becoming something completely different, where it's just, yeah, it's just people I love, doing something I love, you know, getting to do the thing that I love most, having the people around me that love me for truly who I am. Like, look, again, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Beginning, finally being in the beginning, being in the reality, in the grounded reality after so much failure, after so many red lights. I'm in the light, and I'm in it. I'm in the dream, and I can't believe I'm in the dream, because it felt like there was so much stopping me, or that I might never get there. And those were the lessons. Those were you gaining the wisdom. All of the failures, all of the red lights, they're finally ending. Look at that. It's finally upright. The Ace of Discs. No more red lights. Okay, no more reverse. Now we're in the upright, having the ace. Okay, having the new beginning. And what is that new beginning leading to? The 10 of Pentacles, the wealth. Okay, this legacy, this long-lasting stability and wealth that is about to begin to enter your life in February, where you will not have to worry anymore. You will not have to worry. You will be taken care of. You will feel so supported, so loved. Your family, everyone is secure, is stable. It's feeling so good. Oh my gosh. It feels so safe for my heart to explode. What once red and stopped me is now gold and silver, and full ease and full yeses and full goes, and I'm in it, and I'm grounded in it, and it's beginning, and it's finally here for me. It's no longer these lessons, these tough lessons. It is now just pure gain, pure building, pure expanding and enlightening and secure. And oh, look at all of this is Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Ace, the 7 of Pentacles, and finally the 10. And this is the only one. It's like no more failure, no more the learning and the failing. Okay, it's now all systems go. It's now purely building, purely in the growth, in the yes, in the beginning, it's now time for this. You're ready. The space is ready. The timing is ready. Oh my gosh, pile number 3. This is so, so, so exciting. You're going to feel so blessed and so happy. And it's just everything. It's everything you've been working towards. It's everything you've been trying to make happen. It's all going to be worth it. Every single failure, every single red light that you faced, okay, every challenge, it was all adding and all building to the greater wealth and the greater picture of your success. And it's just going to be that much sweeter and that much more long lasting and grandiose. This is grandiose. This is no small thing. This is large legacy. Okay. This is passed down. This is, we don't have to worry anymore. We are blessed. We are blessed beyond belief. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it. I love your reading. I love this energy. I'm super excited for you. February is going to be incredible. So just trust, take all the precautions to make sure it's as stable as possible going forward. There's going to be a brand new beginning. Okay, February might start a little bit slow. Do not worry. Enjoy yourself. Know that this is what is waiting for you at the end of it. Okay, so just enjoy it. You are not going to miss out on anything. It is simply going to happen in the most divine timing that it is meant to, for this stability to be as rich and grand as it needs to be. All right, so thank you so much, pile number 3. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. Please let me know in the comments. Shout out pile 3. Let me know what this is. If you know about this, if you have any, you have to know. There's no way you don't know. Maybe not in the way it's going to come about, but it's coming about. Okay, so thank you so much. Please let me know if you like this reading by giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. I also offer quantum healing, so a more root solution to blockages and problems, where we can clear it away and we can see where it's come from and we can see why it's there and we can see how we do not need it in our lives anymore and finally let it go and finally move on. Okay. If you have any questions about that, you can email me. My email is down below. Okay. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next reading. All of my love. Peace. Hello, everybody. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your February predictions. Yeah, super looking forward to your reading today. I'm excited to get into it, so let's get into it. You guys got the hematite. And you guys got 2 cards here. You have the Fool and you have the Magician. Wow, 0 and 1. You're having a fresh new beginning. Something manifesting, something that you've been working towards making happen. It's like you're having some kind of new beginning in it, where you're in the driver's seat, where you're creating something. You're an active participant in the creation of this. You're creating, manifesting, using your powers of manifestation to create this new beginning, to actually step through into the manifestation of this. And it's feeling good, and you're feeling grounded. Yeah, it's like, this feels good. This feels like I created it, and so it feels very like stable and fun, and it's pure joy. Like, it's pure, I'm ready to take flight. I'm ready to have this in my life. Yeah, this doesn't feel much like a risk. This just feels like, yeah, like, let's get into it. Let's go. Yeah, some major new beginnings. 0 and the 1, new shift and new beginning. And I think this is going to either help you create something, or it's a result of your creation. But it's maybe to put you in a very creative zone or creator's mindset. Okay, so we have the Page of Berries, helpful, giving, sharing, a friend. Do we have any more? Flip over. No. Are we going to take more? What else can you tell us about February? Page of Birds, thoughtfulness, planning, melancholy, pause. You have a lot of birds. Yeah, I really feel... Exactly. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World, perfection, completion, victory, religion. It's funny, and that's the bottom. So that's the underlying energy. So you're completing a major era of your life, a major completion. A major cycle is ending, and completely new slate is beginning with all of the things you have learned, right? You're like, I'm having faith. Right? I'm kind of like, this is, to me giving up my, like, okay, I trust in where this is leading me. I trust, I'm giving over, like, control, and I'm trusting in this new beginning. I'm trusting this is manifesting my will, or my manifestation, my desires. Okay. I'm trusting myself to show up, that I will find help when I need it. I'll be able to give and share. It's like there's a give and take here in this creation. And so, yeah, I really feel like it's this dreamy energy. It's like something's taking off, but there's also a surrendering in the trust of how this is happening, or in this new beginning. Okay. And it's like, we're in in February, we're in the stages of it just happening, or in the planning of it happening. Okay, so we're planning, we're in our thoughts, we're in a short pause before it truly takes flight. Okay, which is our thoughtfulness is the manifesting. It's being in the mind, okay, of the planning era, of the visualization, right? In the third eye of what am I going to create? What do I want to create? What do I want this new cycle in my life, or this new beginning to kind of look like or bring me, right? But we're going to be maybe having, meeting new friends, or having help within this new beginning, or within the manifestation of this. Okay, we feel really at peace. We feel really in trust. We're like really happy about this big wrapping up of this cycle. And now we're like kind of like, okay, God, I trust you. Universe, I trust you. What can I do? It's like, and I'm almost like giving my desire, giving my visual, this is kind of what I want this to look like, or be like in the next, in this next upcoming cycle, and in this next new beginning. Yeah, there's something being manifested, something being created. Beautiful. There we go. 3 of Cups, partnerships and alliances. Actually, this might be the 3 of Pentacles. But regardless. Okay, again, helpful, giving, sharing, a friend, partnerships and alliances. Okay, there is maybe a teaming up, this new beginning. This is maybe you and a friend working together on something to create something, you and someone also creative. Kind of in the planning stages, or you again with the 3, okay, manifesting, visualizing. I just noticed this. There's 2 pages here. There's 2 people coming together in this new beginning. Maybe you're both very individualistic, very creative, okay, but we're having a new beginning together, or maybe we're working together, or maybe you're meeting someone in this new beginning that you work with super, super well, that becomes a partnership, becomes an alliance, okay, that allows this thing to take flight, to manifest, or we're deepening into a manifestation together by teaming up, by helping each other out. There's something here with that. There's a manifestation. There's something being built. There's something growing, and we're doing it together. We're helping each other out. Very cool. Look at, okay, sorry. I thought that was a 3 again, but it's the throat chakra. It's the 5. Okay, and so this is reminding me of the thoughtfulness and the planning. Maybe expressing our needs, or expressing our vision of what we want, communicating with each other in a really helpful way, in a very, in a way that really helps this grow and become something more. So this could be, you meeting a community, and you start sharing ideas, and it's just like, oh my gosh, yes, we're on the same page. This is exactly what I was thinking. Or it's like a communication improving within a partnership or an alliance, and allows for this new beginning to start off on a really positive foot, where we're helping each other, where we're communicating really well, and the ideas are getting across very clearly. And because we're coming from a place of thoughtfulness, right? Instead of maybe needing something, or desperation, or something else, whatever it is, right? Or miscommunication. I feel it's just a lot of support, and it's very creative, and it's building, and it's growing, and it's like, wow, this seems a lot easier, and it's working out, and we're able to share ideas really well, and I'm able to give you something, and you're able to help me with something, and there's no ego here. It's just very, very flowing, and it feels really good. It's very cool. Okay, so we have another 5, conflict and defeat. And I want to get one more just to finish off the message. Recognition and reward. Hilarious. I was thinking, imagine we got another 3. 5, 5, 3, 3. And we did. The 3. Okay, we got recognition and reward. There was something before, and that was probably part of the cycle that was wrapped up, this successful completion, this victory. Whatever we did, okay, whatever cycle we wrapped up, helped us learn to communicate better with each other, or within partnerships, within work relationships, okay, because we had to feel this feeling of defeat so many times, because we weren't showing up properly, we weren't communicating properly, or this other person wasn't, because maybe we weren't coming from this place of rest and trust and helpfulness and trusting each other, right? So it's like we had to feel all this defeat, right? Now that's changing, and now we're in the building aspect. Right now, we're in flow, in communication, in flow, right? We're no longer feeling that defeatedness and all this conflict that's coming from miscommunication, right? Now we're both in our power, and we're coming together as 2 creators, not me, undermining you or thinking less of you. It's we're valuing each other and what we bring to the table, and how we show up, and how we communicate. We understand each other better, or we understand each other, period, if this is new. And we're getting rewarded for this patience, and for this thoughtfulness, and for this calmness, and showing up, in a less egoic way, and help in a way of more service to the other, and help with the other, and knowing that they're here to help us. Okay, so we're showing up in a better way, which is giving us the reward. Okay, and maybe our work is becoming recognized. Again, so many 3s. There's something big being manifested here, growing, and we're making it happen. We're making it grow. Both of us together, making this happen, manifesting this, working together in a cohesive and harmonious way, that we are now changing and shifting out of that feeling of defeatedness, conflict, from changing the way we communicate, or we think about each other, and how we show up, okay, which is now helping us build in a real and profitable, or just expansive way, where it's like, oh my gosh, it feels really, really good. And now we're able to make real progress. There's like 2 coming together in harmony, and magic is being made. Okay, it's just, oh my gosh, unreal. This feels so good. This is like a true match made in heaven. Yeah, it's just like 2 dynamos, this dynamic duo of 2 creators coming together and creating something super magical and super beautiful. And it couldn't be made with it has to be you 2. Like, it has to be these 2 things. Miracles, ancient wisdom. Oh, snap. Miracles. There's a miracle happening. There is something being created here. Out of some ancient wisdom, out of some deep intuitive knowing, the Magician, right? And the Fool. It's like we both have our own wisdom that we're coming with, and together it creates miracles. It's creating this insane outcome. This beautiful, like, miracles happen when we are together in unison, when we are working together. It feels miraculous. Like, how did this all come about? How did this happen? How did this work so easily and so quickly? Loss, lack, fear, and victimization. Yeah, that's what we're coming out of. That's what we wrapped up. Okay, and that's why it wasn't working before, is because we were still working out of fear and victimization, of feeling defeated. Right? Instead of putting our ego aside and helping each other and saying, you know what? I can't do this without you, or I can't do this alone. Okay. And that was creating you trying to do it alone, or you know, coming from a place of lack or victimization or fear. Okay. Was actually creating the missteps in this harmony, or in this project, or in this manifestation, or in this place. Okay. So we are coming out of that energy and into miracles, into believing in ourselves and in one another, and that miracles exist, and that miraculous things can happen if we just work together, and if we support each other, and if we talk and communicate from a clear and honest place, and a place of less ego, right? And a place of more love and support. Miracles are going to start happening for you in February. Okay. It's like things are finally working, and we're appreciating each other. We're seeing each other in our true power. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And miracles are going to happen. Things that you never dreamed possible, or couldn't see a way to make it happen, are going to start happening. And it's simply because of this beautiful harmony, and coming out of the oh, woe is me, poor me, how do I make this happen? This is never going to happen for me, to I now believe all things are possible. I now believe in the power of ourselves to make anything happen. Okay. In our manifestation power, we are magicians, we are creators, we are powerful. Okay. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune would change. This is your month of massive shifts in this partnership, but in this manifestation, in your lives, in the fortune. You're going to receive major wins, major rewards, major maybe recognition as far as your work being seen. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, ordinariness, yeah, major shift in your work. In how you work, in the progress of your work, in the the production, the outcome of your work. You're going to have a way bigger bounty. It's going to feel easier. It's going to feel more abundant and brighter. It's like everything feels easier now, and our work is better. It's like everything's shifting for the better. We have the High Priestess with inner voice. Yeah, and that's exactly 10 of Cups with harmony. And we have the 9 of Wands with exhaustion. This is something that you've been working very, very hard on, that you've failed a lot at, that you've really had to be strong. And I think maybe it was because you were trying to do too much on your own, or not trusting someone else to help you do it. The work and the method in which you work is now shifting, and maybe it's inviting in someone else, which is going to actually make the progress in which you would always hope for, always trying to make. Okay, this a big change in your fortune. Okay, you're finally listening deeper to your intuition and your inner voice. You're letting the smaller, more thoughtful voice win instead of the louder voice of fear win. Okay, it's like work together, work in harmony. Look at this, the 2 dolphins. Right? The inner voice, the dark and the light, the shadow, the two becoming one, the 2 working together to create harmony, to create joy, all right, to create fulfillment. We are coming into harmony within ourselves, within our alliances or connections or partnerships, that is creating the success and the harmony within our outer world. Okay. So it's us finally listening to that smaller voice, that more calm voice of let's work together on this. Let's maybe invite someone in on this, or let's, there's something about someone or something else, and it's working in harmony, in tandem, and it's creating this joy, and it's moving you out of this feeling of exhaustion, of it feeling hard and difficult and like too much work, and into, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I show up every day in joy. This feels easy. This feels like it's always meant to be this way. Like this change in fortune. It's like, whatever this is, if it's just trusting someone else, it's coming into harmony. We've gotten through some kind of communication difficulty. If it's us healing some kind of lack, or feeling, oh my gosh, I have to carry all this on my own. And maybe it's communicating, hey, I need help. Can you help me with this? And being more communicative, be more open. Okay. It's you coming into trust and listening to that deep intuitive voice of yours, into that wisdom, and connecting with that inner wisdom, and allowing it to penetrate every part of your world. And it's creating this beautiful harmony. I knew I should have just, I need to just come from this place of love and of connection and of harmony. And we both have the same goal. We're both trying to make this thing work and happen. And I need to stop taking on so much. It's making me feel heavy or tired. I need to communicate clearly, honestly, and openly, which makes everything work better. My production gets better. My outcome, the produce of my production, if that makes sense. It's like the outcome of your work is so much better and brighter and more beautiful. Okay. Because you're not working from this anymore. You're working in harmony. You're working in balance. You're working in pure love and communication and support of one another, and acceptance of one another's strengths. Okay. And we do work beautifully together. We are a match made in heaven. This is, we both are equally unique and equally important in the creation and making of this thing. Okay, and making it beautiful and making it successful and making it work. And it truly is meant to give us amazing, amazing fulfillment and happiness and joy in our lives. It's a beautiful thing. All right, we're going to go back to the Matchbox Tarot, which was your starting deck, your starting cards. This is a deck I created, by the way. It is for sale down below, and shipping is free. Okay. Ace of Swords, again, new communication. There's something so important. There's like a new way that you're communicating, a new way that maybe you've been meditating a lot more, and you're getting your thoughts in a calm place, before you show up, and your intuition's like, maybe that's not the best way to come about this. Come into a place of peace and harmony, and then speak. It's about bringing more thoughtfulness in the voice, in how you speak, in the tones we use, right, with one another, in communicating what I need. Hey, I'm feeling really exhausted, or this is really difficult for me. Are you able to look at this, right? It's coming at this from not a blame perspective, but hey, I need some help. Can you help me on this? Can we share in this, right? And it's like that was the key the whole time, was like me just communicating better. And instead of feeling defeated about this thing that I can't figure out, or that I don't have the energy for, or that it's difficult for me. So instead of taking it on, pushing through and gaining resentment or making myself exhausted, I'm going to share, I'm going to communicate from a place of, hey, I just need some help on this. I need, could you look at this? I just don't think I think you'd be better at this, those types of things. It is creating, there we go. 6 of Pentacles. This is reciprocated energy, balance. Okay, this is charity. This is finally the energy feeling equal and reciprocated. And I give what I can give, and you give what you can give, and we both feel happy and balanced in that. And we're both showing up, and we're both feeding each other, and we're both giving what we can give. and it's balancing in a beautiful way. I bring the guitar, you bring the harmonica. Together we make beautiful music, right? Or, you know, today I'm only feeling 40%. Would you mind, you know, doing a little bit extra on this project if we have to finish it? Of course, because I know next time if I need a little bit of a break, you'll pick up the slack. It's like we're just working in more harmony, in better balance. There's so much more reciprocation in this connection or in this alliance, in this partnership, that is giving us success. And it's in how we show up for each other and how we communicate our needs. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so harmonious. We're playing beautiful music together. It's beautiful. And then we have the Tower, the 555. This creates this major shift, this major change. We are working together to change our world, to change and shift how we show up and the success that we have in our foundations. It's like we might even be, that's it. So you know how we had the World card at the bottom of the deck? If there's an old way, an old world, an old way that you guys work together, or an old way that was before that you guys are burning to the ground in a good way. This is good change, good things. Okay, we are burning the old cycle, the old way of working, the old way we used to do things. Okay, and we're creating anew. We're starting again. We're creating from a place now of harmony and balance and good communication. And the old is now falling away. We ourselves are burning that to the ground so that we never go back to that feeling of conflict and defeat. It is changing. There's so much positive shift and change that is just so supportive of our goals and of what we want to build. Our manifestations happening in the right, proper way that make us both feel happy and listened to and successful, and like we're both, you know, showing up within our own gifts, and those are, yes, appreciated. And look at this victory, 6 of Wands. You guys might be getting some kind of recognition for the work that you create together. Okay, a greater audience, more known in certain circles. There is a victory coming here, a major goal being reached, a major milestone that you guys are reaching, that is going to be a big celebration, a big victory. You're getting some kind of reward, okay? Some big win that allows your name to be put out there in a bigger way, that allows people to know you for something. It's like, wow. It shows you the strength in this major, you know, shift and change that we've gone through, that we've made it through, and the shifts that we've both been making within ourselves. It's going to show in a big way. You're going to see the results of these shifts and changes within yourselves and showing up in this way. It's just going to create so much success and harmony and amazingness. Oh my gosh. I love it. You guys are seriously a deadly pair, and it's going to create so much joy and success. I just can't stop. It's just, that's it. It's beautiful. Last message. Okay. King of Cups. Beautiful. That's exactly it. It's like, we've matured emotionally, and we're no longer showing up when the waves are crashing and rocky. It's like we're calming ourselves before we show up. And so we can direct the ship in the right way, right? In the way that it's most calm and it's most loving, right? We're becoming more mature as far as our captainhood, right? I'm not going to show up when my inner emotions are so, you know, distraught and rocky, and I need to know that when I show up, I'm solid, I'm secure, and so are you, and we can best direct our ship that way. That's how our ship is going to sail in its most healthy and calm and most direct to where we need it to go. Yes, in the Five of Wands. That's exactly what I was talking about. Not acting out of the places of anger or rockiness, right? Because it will only lead to butting heads, right? It'll only lead to butting heads. We need to calm ourselves and come from a place of love and emotional security. We need to know how to regulate our emotions so that we show up in the best, most possible way, and our communication is reflecting that calmness, that love, instead of coming from a place of rockiness, okay, of emotional turmoil, which will create then arguments, disconnection, defensiveness, whatever it is. So remember that to always calm the waters of yourself before you speak, before you communicate, to create and maintain the harmoniousness of this connection, of this partnership, and of these projects and of these manifestations that you're creating going forward, because you are meant to have a lot of success. And so we want to stay in balance so that we really don't come with all of this like hard-hitting energy or this aggressiveness that is just going to create blockages. We want to be open, we want to be calm, we want to be secure, we want to see the way forward and be that rock, be that anchor, that carries us through, that directs us forward, that leads us in the right direction. Okay, pile number 4, that was your reading. What a beautiful, beautiful reading it was. There's so much for you both to gain here, and it's just everything is shifting. It's a brand new beginning, and it's going to feel so good and so much more stable than before. It's beautiful. Okay, so thank you so much for coming to your reading today. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated, if you know who or what this is. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm very, very curious. Okay, and please let me know if you enjoyed this reading by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you could book a personal reading with me down in the description box. You can also book a quantum healing session with me, okay, which gets to the root of your blockages or your issues or something you'd like to move past or know more about, okay. We really dive deep. It's a very unique experience. So if you'd like to have any further information, you can email me down in the description box. Yeah, and other than that, I'll see you in the next reading pile for all of my love. Peace.